Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's 5-minute Bitcoin update. So, starting off here on the daily time frame, just as bulls were starting to celebrate that close above that bullish engulfing reversal hammer candle yesterday that took us above the previous week high, the bears hit back and give a bearish engulfing candle in the other direction. Now, this is quite reminiscent of what we saw back up here. Okay, we can remember we got that really strong candle that got the close like up towards the high of the range, immediate rejection straight afterwards, and then it just went for a slow grind after that. Now, I'm not looking at this as being massively bearish in exactly the same way as I wasn't really looking at yesterday as being massively bullish. We knew that we left inefficiencies behind, we knew it was likely to retest this, and we knew it was a little bit early to start breaking up out of this range or down out of this range just yet. So yeah, really daily time frame just kind of same as it has been. Okay, we're holding this same range for now, and that's just continuing on as normal. Go down onto the 4-hour here. Okay, once again we can see this quite clearly. That price moved up. If you remember some of my updates last week, we were looking for that move up to come into this like 4-hour block and the imbalances that we have up here, and we did get that move up into there. Once again, nothing too much to add on this time frame here. If there's a little confluence for where we came in at the lows, then you can see the resistance that we had down here. Once again, just an area of support, price just popping into that and getting the bounce so far. But it's really these lower time frames. Okay, it's volatility is fairly low, and it is the lower time frames that are really important at the moment to be aware of. And where we are right now, okay, we'll just add on. So currently just below our daily open, we did get that little bit of a spike up. Once again, these EMAs, okay, they're quite nice. The 50 and the 200 on a lot of time frames at the moment do give some good trades. But below that, the daily open, below the VWAP at this stage, but just coming down into a little bit of support. If we do add our volume sessions on, we can see that the London session, which is just opened now, also the Asia session, so the end of this Asia session, did take out those close session lows, and we've had a little bit of a bounce from this. I would like to see this area hold as support. Whether London just comes down and sweeps another low. Realistically, though, I don't want to see us dropping much further than this. And the reason for that is that we came back into this MPOC from yesterday, okay? So you can see this a little bit clearer on the TPO. We'll expand this. And then that move up yesterday that came and filled the single prints up at the top, like perfectly. And then in yesterday's update, what were we talking about? This move down, we're either going to get no retrace, which means just coming back into where this selling tail is and get continuation from there, or we're going to get that full retrace. And that is what we saw. Okay, this is where the impulse started. Here was a couple of single prints that got made on the move up. We then had that drop all the way down into the MPOC, and this cleans up the bottom of the range. So it's not particularly bearish, it's not particularly bullish. It's just the range that we're in, and we just continue to trade the range. So this here being a really decent long opportunity, we did have a pretty good reaction off of that, and then we just got caught with confluence. We've got the monthly open, the weekly open, and a bunch of levels up there, and it's also this range point of control right now. So go back over onto this, and we will just let me take this off as well. And the final thing that I do want to show you today is just these three ranges that we're looking at for price at the moment. So, I had a whole fixed range thing. There we go. That's what I wanted. So yesterday, okay, here's this range, the previous one, the one before that. As we got that move bounce yesterday, coming into the POC of this current range, and we can actually just move this over. I started this at the start of the day, but if we take it from the start here, again, you can see coming into that point of control of this current range, we also had some confluence up here with your monthly open and with your weekly open. And Then we go down over here, and this is, yeah, basically where we bounced up into. So we had that initial reaction, came down into the golden pocket, continuation, taking out the highs, and now a retrace back down. So overall, pretty neutral. Because we've already hit that MPOC, we shouldn't really be going any lower than that. I know if we're looking on TradingView and we extend this over, okay, we haven't like perfectly hit it. There's a little bit of a gap there, so we could come down SFP yesterday's low, but I really don't want to see any lower than that. But overall, yeah, this being, I mean, we've taken out a session low this morning. We can very well like move back in, come back into this golden pocket area once again, which is where we are, consolidate for a little bit, and then attempt a move up to finally break through this major resistance that we have here. If we are to break up, looking towards like previous day value area high, and yeah, really probably at that stage just looking at confluence that is above us. So there's your value area high along with the 618, and then we do have this little pocket of liquidity here. So if this is to consolidate and get a move up, you would expect a trending move up to about here, and then you probably would be looking for a retrace again. This being quite a big move, you're not going to be breaking out of this anytime soon without some major news or anything crazy going on. So yeah, just continuing to play the range. What I would like to see is probably something like this today, or come down SFP the lows and just hold this for a little bit longer, and then maybe give an attempt for this high a little bit later on. So yeah, that's enough for this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye bye.